Elise is just going to talk to us today really quickly about her experience in muscles and mindset. So welcome, Elise. Thank you for being here with me today. How are you?
Me. I'm great. Yeah, I'm doing
You look
great.
great. Yeah. So Elise has been in the program for like 4 months now, almost 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months.
Yeah. So Elise, would you mind just telling us really quickly like who you are and where you are and what you're
Sure.
doing?
I live in Toronto with my two boys and my husband. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I am a nurse, but my job right now is to look after my family. So that's what I've been doing. And do you want me to talk about how I found you and like why I found you, or?
I'm gonna ask you that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, that was what I wanted you to say about like, yeah, where you live and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I actually want to know first, where were you? Like, obviously, we're talking about fitness, mindset, nutrition. In that regard, where were you before you joined the program, before we started working together?
Oh, I was all over the place. So before I met you, I was struggling so hard. I had my two kids and I put on so much weight, and I had tried so hard to lose weight and find different diets, programs, and I never found anything that I could stay consistent at, and that worked for me. So before this, like right before I met you, I found like Good Life and I was doing Body Combat, but I really wasn't seeing any change and I wasn't being consistent. I'd fall back to not working out for long periods of time. So I just never could see any, like I did Body Combat for about a year and I never saw any change in my body or anything like that. So yeah. So how I found you was like through my husband, who went to school with you, but he kept showing me your videos on Instagram. So I was like, oh, she looks good. He's like, she has a program. So
I love it.
yeah.
We love Mitch. Awesome. And so Mitch kind of shared me with you. And so what made you decide to reach out?
Honestly, I always have been hesitant to ever do anything for myself, and it's really hard for me to do that thing. There's always like that guilty factor that you experience as a mom of putting time in for yourself. So we had gone to like my kids are of age where I have more time to do stuff for myself. So I had talked to my husband and he had said, why don't you find a program like a personal trainer or something like that that can actually help you with your issues? Because along with the fitness component, I have the nutrition component that was a big issue for me. I'm a big eater. I emotionally eat. I like to eat all the wrong foods and junk food. And I have no willpower or control over myself when it comes to certain foods. So that's always been an issue. So even if I was, doing well in terms of fitness, that was always like bringing me down. So when I found your program, it kind of had everything, right? So that was like, and it was going to hold me accountable. So I thought, that's great. This program's for me.
Yeah, and you've done so awesome. So since you were just mentioning about nutrition, what have you learned or put into practice in terms of nutrition in the past 4 months?
So, I've like, honestly, everything's changed for me. So when I met with the nutritionist, Kirsten, and she had said to me, what are you eating? And we'd gone over everything that I'm eating. A big, wow, I can't believe it. I wasn't eating enough protein. So I was, every night at 8 o'clock, like binge eating carbs because I felt starving and I was always hungry and I never felt full. And she was like, you don't eat enough protein, because I'm not a big meat eater. And I'd only eat meat at dinner time. And even then, sometimes I didn't because I wouldn't like specific meats. So she, told me about a protein powder. I found this almond milk that has protein in it. And I ensure now that I'm having some sort of protein with every meal. So it's really helped like decrease my hunger, and it's helped me feel more full, and I'm not eating as much. So that's been huge for me. And I just feel healthier. I just feel good inside. So it's motivating to keep going and doing what I'm doing when I just feel like I have more energy, I'm less tired, I'm sleeping better.
Yay.
So yeah.
Yeah, and you're actually working out less than you were before, right?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
and I like, you know me, I had this like punishing mentality towards myself because I, you know, eat a bag of chips or something and then think, oh my God, I just ate a bag of chips. And I'd added another workout or something like that. So now I've like through this process and the group discussions and everything, I've learned like to, you know, be less like forgiving or be more forgiving to myself and less negative, which has helped me with that change in that mindset of helping me to accept, okay, you ate chips, it's not the end of the world, you know, you're going to be okay. And what I've been learning is everything's through moderation. Like I need to just, you know, try to eat smaller portions, and instead of like, you know, taking the biggest portions, I'll now, you know, eat and stop when I'm full instead of, oh, that was so delicious, I'm going to keep going. So all of that has really helped with my mindset, helped me to be less negative, even towards myself, but also in other aspects of my life. It has impacted like that component as well. So that's been great.
Yeah. Yeah. The shifts that we've seen in you, Elise, especially mindset wise, are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so, so proud of you. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like I preach this all the time. Like, you know, we can eat chips, we can like eat these things. It's just once we learn to listen to our hunger cues, then we feel better about it. And I feel like you are really proof of that. Like you really learned that and put it into practice.
I learned that. I at the beginning didn't know when to stop. Like I'd be like, I don't have chips, and I just keep going. But now I'm like, I'm not really hungry and I don't need them. Like I don't. That was huge for me in one of my check-ins where I was like, I don't need chips. Like I used to like live for chips, and now I'm like, I'm not even hungry for them really, which is huge. So huge for me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so, so, so proud of you for that. And what else have you achieved, like physically,
Oh,
body wise? Like, what have you achieved in the past 4 months? Because you've been working hard.
I've been working hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in terms of my fitness, I have never felt so strong in my life. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. Like this is what I wanted to say to everyone is it's really difficult because like I'll still look in the mirror and be like, I'm not where I want to be. And I think that's just something I'm going to struggle with forever, is that like body image issue. But if I compare myself to when I first started, like I have muscle, and it's like, I can't, like, I look at myself and be like, I can't believe I'm this strong. So that's really like a boost in my confidence. And I feel like so strong, empowered now. And just, I can do like how I do my workouts. Like I feel like I could keep going and going. I just feel so good, and I want to do it because it feels good. Not to say I haven't had setbacks or issues where like I wanted to give up or I wasn't seeing the results, because I know that's a big issue. Like you jump on the scale or you take your measurements, you take those pictures, and you don't see what you want to see, right? So it's easy to get discouraged and want to give up. But all I can say is focus on like how you feel, because I throughout this have felt great. Like I feel healthy, and confident and strong. So really that's what should matter, instead of like, so if you're starting this, focus and like on how you feel, not what you want to look like, because really it's the importance is how you're feeling. So
You're so right. And that is what I feel like that is what makes people feel successful. Because, like, as you just said, if you're in that mindset of never enough, and I'm just doing this to punish myself, you will always look in the mirror and feel lack, like, even no matter how strong, but yeah. So when you focus on how it feels, the other stuff comes right along.
it comes, yeah, because then I do see some results, like, and I've stuck with it. I've stayed
Some results, you
consistent.
had crazy results. Like, how many inches have you lost?
I don't know, because I haven't really kept track, but like I'm fitting into clothes I have not fit into, and it feels I can wear the like shorts and the bikini, and it feels good. It feels good to feel confident in that stuff, because I had such an issue with that previously of I can't wear the shorts. But now, and I
You're
don't know if
wearing
I look good in the shorts, but like I feel good in the shorts. So that's all that matters.
you do look good in the shorts. I saw your photos. You look good in the shorts. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you've achieved in the past 4 months that we haven't talked about?
I don't know. Do you tell me? Is there anything that you can think of?
I think you said it all. Like the biggest things that I've seen in you are the stopping binge eating was huge for you with the junk. Then I remember you talked about that a lot on our first calls.
Yeah.
The binge eating and the junk. The mindset has been huge for you. I think making your workouts more efficient has been huge. And I think that's been helping you sleep better too, because you're not like working out inefficiently for 2 hours. You're getting it done in within an hour, and then like running if you feel like it. I think those are like the biggest. And then obviously you've had you lose inches every month. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
No, and I
Yeah.
just like I feel good and mentally, like emotionally, everything. It's not just like the physical aspect, it's all of it. So
Yeah.
um yeah.
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 Yes. I wanted to just touch base too on like your situation, because I think you're so amazing and inspiring. Because as you said, you're currently a stay-at-home mom and you're in Ontario. So you had your two little boys home with you during COVID, which was more
Yeah.
at its height, right? Like 4 months ago when we
Yeah.
first talked, and you still found a way, to invest in yourself and your health and make it work. So I'm wondering if you can take us back to that first like long call that you and I had,
Oh my
and
God.
tell us a little bit about what was going on with you at that time, and then why you ultimately made the decision to start the program.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I always have, yeah, on our first call, I wanted to do it. And then I was like, I don't deserve it. I'm a stay at home mom. My husband is like the one making all the money and providing for us. And how selfish is this to like invest all this money in me? Um,
And
and
time.
back then you kept saying like, Elise, you like deserve this. And I was like, I know this is too much for me. But honestly, it's been so worth it. And I'm so lucky that you encouraged me to take that plunge, because like I wouldn't have done this without you. Like there was no way I was going to do this without you. And your support and your help and your team that like works with you. So honestly, um, yeah, it was a big question for me. Just all of it, and the money, and that factor was a big issue. And just even thinking like I deserved it was an issue for me too. That guilt of I'm the mom, like you just care of my family, like I shouldn't have be doing this for myself. Um, but it was honestly one of the best things I've ever done, because it really like I right now I'm the type of person that's like at 10 o'clock I could do a workout and feel great, whereas before I'd be a couch potato coming up with every excuse in the book to like not go and do anything. And now it's like almost natural to me to like try to eat healthy and work out. So that component is like going to help me for the rest of my life, which is great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. I'm wondering too how, because I know that's so, and it comes up in our group all the time, right? Like the guilt stuff, the mom stuff, the
Yeah.
female stuff. So I'm just wondering how you feel about that now. Like actually, and I'm also wondering, how do you show up as a mom and a wife and a daughter now?
No, and
Is it
that's the
different?
thing. When you start to feel good about yourself and you start to when you start to feel that way, you show up as a better mom and a better wife, because when you're exhausted, you have no energy and you feel bad about yourself, it affects you mentally, emotionally, like and even physically. So you're not going to give your 100% to even yourself or other people. So when you're taking care of yourself, you're better able to take care of others. So um I that's how it's helped me. Is I think a better mom. Like I just it's helped me um just to feel great inside and be there. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess you've kind of already answered it, but my last question is always like, where are you now? So you told us, 4 months ago you were working out, in my opinion, too much, too long, inefficiently, binge eating chips, feeling super crappy about yourself. So like, where are you now?
Oh my gosh, where am I now? I am feeling great. I'm doing my workouts. I'm like not doing more, but I mean, I do go on runs, but I go on runs because I want to run a 10K with my husband. And I like the way running makes me feel. It's really calming to me. So that is another side that like I need. Whereas before I'd be running because like maybe I wanted to like before I met you would be running because I'm like, oh, I need to lose weight and that's how I'm going to. This is more about like how it makes me feel. And it's a goal because my husband and I are going to run a 10K together and my friend's going to do it with us. So
I love that.
that's exciting, but I'm very empowered. I feel empowered, strong, and confident. And in terms of nutrition, I even feel like so healthy inside. I'm I I'm eating better, but not like it's just becoming more natural to just eat healthy and make the healthier choice options when I'm eating. And I don't even crave that type of stuff anymore. Like, I mean, I have it here and there. And when I'm, at the cottage with my family and everyone's eating it and it's in front of me, I'll still go for it. But I'm not like eating a bag of chips like I would be previously. So yeah, that I'm sleeping better.
Yay.
I'm emotionally like I feel just great. So yeah.
Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. We are so proud of you. I saw that in you those months ago. I knew it was there. So I'm so glad that you trusted me.
Yeah, you knew it was there. I didn't, but it was hidden within me. And I'm so glad you got that out of me.
Me too, because you are like a radiant being and mom, and you're a great example. And now Elise, just for everyone to know, Elise is like showing up our group calls, like telling all the other women, like, oh, like I drink this, and like you guys just like if you just do this, like you'll feel better. So she's
I know. I know. It's just because I feel good. And I'm like, oh my God, I want other people to feel the way I am.
Right?
Because honestly, if you had told me 4 months ago and you told me this, you're going to feel this way. And I'm like, no, I will not. That's never going to be me. But it's me. Like I never in a million years thought that this would be me. So yeah.
Aww.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We love you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for taking this time on your busy evening to share with everyone. And thanks, love. I will see you. If anyone is watching this after the fact, you can comment and Elise and I will answer your questions. And Elise, my love, I will see you in our program.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Bye, love. Thank you.
Bye.